welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you guys for watching the prior video. It was not a mukbang, but as I told you guys before, I wanted to start doing more vlogs and all that. So I just want to like bring you different content and things like that to kind of keep it fresh, you know, just change things up a little bit. So yes, guys, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. My day is going good so far. I appreciate you guys commenting below. We're just having a blast in the comments, talking back and forth, kind of getting to know one another and things like that, playing off one another, getting ideas and different things like that. And I think that's what YouTube is about. It's a community. We're growing as friends and just actually calling one another family. That's what we do. And that is like so important, especially in these times that we're going through right now. So yes, guys, today I have crab. And I also have some butter. And I also have a refried bean paste that I made. And it has spinach and all that goodness in there. So I'm going to be trying that with my Jasmine Rice. So there's the Jasmine Rice. So I'm going to go ahead and try this because I'm kind of anxious to see what it tastes like. Ooh. That's not good. Alrighty. It's called real life, huh? Guys, no cap, that is really, really delicious. Wow. If you guys can kind of see, it has like seasonings and it's a little bit spicy. Has a lot of flavor, has onion in it, and I sauteed it. Put a little butter in there. You guys can see it is so delicious. That was the first time I made that. I just kind of had the idea from like Nigerian dishes. Excuse my fork that broke, guys. Don't look at that. So yeah, this is what the paste looks like. And it is really good. I made it earlier today. And so I'm just now tasting it with the rice. And it is really delicious. It's very filling, very homey, kind of like comfort food kind of feel. Guys, it is really delicious. And you guys know I love crab, so this must really be good. Oh my, yes. This will really be good with some plantain too. So good. You guys have a bite? So good. Excuse this fork, it broke. So yeah, guys, how are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. My day's going pretty good. I had to make a run to Belleville to take my godmother some crab. She wanted some crab from my favorite little place where I get my crab from. Hey, Mama Ann, I love you. I love you so much. It takes a village, guys. And God sent Mama Ann in my life when I needed someone. I had just moved to Illinois. And she was there for me. Like a mother figure. All right, go play late. Like a mother figure, and I appreciate her so much. And she still got my back, see? Takes a village. She is what you call a real G. A real G. So Mm. She was just talking about how she keeps going to the store to get crab, and you know, she keeps getting some bad crab. And I was like, man, I had to take some time out to go hook her up, you know. And she a praying woman too, so you know I had to hurry up and get over there, because you know, that's my covering. That's my covering. Know what I mean? So I just wanted to share with you guys about prayer. Now, if you're expecting change, you can't keep doing the same thing. You got to change things up a bit. So, with that being said, if you pray and you're sitting down and all these things are happening, you know what? Get down on those knees. And it may be a little bit uncomfortable because some of us got bad knees. I'm one of them. But you know what? I'm still a praying woman. And if you guys want to see change, we have got to bind together and get down on those knees and start praying. Because our families are falling apart, and we're in a pandemic. We're going through things that we've never went through before. And now is not the time to fight with one another. Now is the time to bind together like we never have before. Because if we continue bickering and fighting, that's exactly what the devil wants us to do. But if we bind together and pray, let's just try it, guys. Let's just bind together and start praying. Because I know for sure, if we bind together and start praying, we'll see some things changing. So let's not do as the devil wants us to do. Let's get on our knees and pray and make some things happen in a positive way. And be more like Jesus. Let's not be more like Satan. Because it's a lot of people trying to be like Satan instead of being more like Jesus. I'm going to say that again. There's a lot of people being more like Satan and not like Jesus. I said that. And I meant that. Because we fight not against flesh and blood. We always have to remember that. We always have to remember that. And who are we to complain? Because Jesus stood on the cross and they spit on him. They did all those cruel and mean things to him. Who are we to complain about the things that's happening? But what we can do is stand firm together in prayer and stop fighting one another. Because if we fight, we are allowing the devil to win. And that's really not what we want. Because we think it's chaos now. Let's just keep fighting one another and see what happens. It's going to be even worse than it is now. Because there's division in the world. And there's division in families. So, I don't know how we're going to say that we love God when we can't love one another. I said that. And I'm going to say it again. How can we say that we love God if we can't love one another? It's not possible. We have to love one another. The greatest of these things is love. We have to show love. We have to touch and agree. Because these things that we're going through, I have never in my life seen any of these things that's happening. I mean, I can just look at the news and these babies are dying teenagers are dying, and it's not from COVID. It's not from COVID. So, like I said, we need to bind together in our families, because it starts right there in our families. I don't see how we're gonna fight in our family and then go outside and start laughing at other people or smiling at other people when we just was bickering in the house with our family members. Like, no, it starts at home. So guys, I just charge you guys right now in the name of Jesus to bind together as families and be more like Jesus, be more Christ-like, not devil-like. Because right now, there's a lot of devil activity going on. And that's not where it's at. So guys, please, let's come together. Like I said, it starts at home. But right now, we got mothers against daughters, fathers against sons, sisters against brothers. And it's just sad. It's just a sad state that we're in. And these days, you can leave home and not even make it back. So you leaving out thinking that you're going to work and you're going to return home. That's not the case. And I'm gonna go one step further. I fight every day. Just to give you guys an example, I fight every day to go to work and to come from work. It's a constant battle because I have people driving 100 miles per hour around me on the way to work, on the way from work. And we never know if it's a police chase. We don't know if they're gonna lose control of the vehicle while they're driving it. Like, we don't know any of that. So, guys, let's just be more aware, seriously, because God gave us love. He loved us before we were even formed in our mother's womb. So please, let's bind together and stop the fighting. Let's stop fighting. And I'm not like just talking generally to like everyone. I'm talking about in my household too. Yeah, I'm talking about in my household too. Let's just keep it real. Let's keep it real. So I don't want people thinking like I'm preaching or anything like that. Nope. Because my household is no different than any other household. And that's it. That's what's up. That's the truth. So guys, yes, it starts at home. And I've like said that on so many videos, but I seriously mean that. It starts at home with the parents trying to teach the kids, because when they go outside, they're influenced by so many different things in this world. And I just charge you parents, don't give up, because it's going to be a constant battle from here on out. That's the truth. So yeah, guys, we're all in this together. If you guys want to comment below, you need somebody to talk to, you need somebody to pray with, or you need me to pray for you, I'll do that, you know, because it's not easy in this world. It truly is not. And sometimes people just need someone to pray for them. You know, they may not even they may not even need like monetary gifts or anything like that. They may just be going through things mentally, and they just need someone to pray for them. Let's just do that for one another. Be you know, their praying partner for that person. Because we all could use a little bit more prayer. So yeah, guys, it was just kind of like on my heart today, because I just keep driving back and forth to work, and I'm just like, oh my God, like what would possess someone to continue to drive, you know, 100 miles plus an hour and risk their lives and the lives of others, you know? And this one guy that was coming around me, he was trying to come around me. He was driving so fast, and he was trying to get in the lane that I was in, and just so happened an 18-wheeler just was coming in that lane as well. So thank God he, you know, moved over, but I mean, that could have ended tragically, you know? So, man, let's just be careful, guys. Life is precious. Life is so precious. I just think of, you know, when my kids were born, and, you know, when we were in the hospital, and, you know, how the nurses and everything handed your baby to you, and you just feel like, oh my God, this is the most beautiful thing that I've ever saw in my life. And, you know, we just take life for granted, you know? Life is so precious, and it's such a precious gift. So, yeah, guys, just wanted to come to you and share my rice and my refried beans and crab. And I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much for hanging in with me. Thank you for watching my videos. And until next time, happy eating.